Evening peeps, evening, welcome back to the channel. So you've just seen the We Are Driven intro. The We Are Driven team still pushing Archie's journey over on Facebook, still pushing the Bradley Lowry Foundation on Facebook. Get yourselves over to Facebook, go click the like buttons on Archie's journey, go click the like button on Bradley Lowry Foundation, go join up and like We Are Driven. And then once you've done all that, get yourselves over to justgiving.com/campaign/Archie's journey and drop a little donation on there if you can. Thank you very much. Right, tonight we're back round 5, I believe, of the Ford Focus Cup. Don't believe what it says on screen there. Not that you can see it, you can just see Ford Focus Cup. That's all you lot can see. So, I think, like I say, it's round 5. I forget. I've just checked through my old videos. There are 4 previous dates, but I have got numbers a little bit wrong. But it does say round 4 on my screen that I'm looking at. Not that you can see that yet. So let's run through these scores. Cutler leading the way with 164 points after Brands Hatch last week. Yeah, it was round 4 last week. That means it is round 5 this week. Luke Doherty sitting in second, 145 points. Luke and Cutler have had some good old battles in this one so far. Johnny C sitting in third. He's on 109 points. 93 points for Waldy. Ghost Rider in fifth with 91 points. We've got 83 points on the board for Offskis in 6th. Got 77 points for WSR Corky in 7th. 72 points for 8th place Scrabbo. We've got 65 points for Foghorn Leghorn in 9th. We've got 53 points for Conrad Racing in 10th. And if I just flick to this bottom half, so Billy Miller, I think he's only at the 55.8. He's only turned up for 1 race, 7 points on the board. Not sure whether we're going to see him. Oh, there he is. He's in the lobby. 55.8 in the house. Right, so you've seen that lot. Don't forget, I've still got t-shirts and stickers available. Get hold of me at let me get that right, at dartsmoker@googlemail.com. Jesus Christ, what's going on? Down for the count. Evening, mate. How you doing? The merch is excellent quality. Thanks again. No problem, brother. No problem. Glad you're impressed with it. I'm impressed with it also. So, stickers and t-shirts available. Hit me up at darksmoker@googlemail.com or get over to the Facebook page. It's Dark Smoker on Facebook and send me a message on there if you want anything like that. Right, let's get into this. Round 5. We are at Blue Moon Infield A, but we are the reverse grid, the reverse track. Turn 1. Oh my God. It's going to be tricky. So let's turn the usual nonsense on because they have already started quali, I think. They have reset the lobby, so only 1 minute 47 gone. Just qualifying, only a short little qualifier, and then 2 15-minute races for you lot. Let's get ourselves back to. Here we go. Let's go on board with Johnny C for a lap. So he's just come out of the pits. He's got a long sweeping right coming up into this hard first turn. Hard on the brakes and just under 90-degree right. Drifter trying to get it through there. Be carrying a lot of speed by the time they get to the end of that start-finish straight. He's pulling over. Letting Luke Doherty go through. So through the double apex, headed down towards this hairpin. Again, you may see, whoa, a little bit twitchy there from Luke. Out of the hairpin. Foghorn Leghorn not getting the best drive out. And back off the power. So they sweep past the Foghorn into the last bit of this circuit. So into the left. Oh, a little bit tight there for Johnny. He might pick himself up a penalty for that. Through this fast right-hander here. Got to be careful you don't smash into the wall. That's the infield section done. We drop off the track again onto the infield section for this final turn. Drift-O-Tronic through there. And then back onto this main circuit. You can see the change in camber as they come up. And now we're back onto this long straight. See what they look like into turn one. Now they're at full race pace. 140 miles an hour. Billy trying to stay out of the way, but almost for Johnny C. A little bit wide there. Purple sectors, but gone far too deep into the double apex straight after it. So let's go and have a look at some times. So yeah, it is only a 5-minute quali. Ghost Rider currently sitting on pole position, a 1:19.0. Conrad Racing second, he's on a 1:19.1. TRG Cutler 1:19.6. 1:19.1. He just goes quicker there, sticks himself into second above Conrad. Skis in fourth. All these drivers heading down towards the line. Let's see if they better these times. No, Ofsky stays in fourth. Baldy in fifth, 1:21.0. Corky in sixth, he's on a 1:21.0 as well. Scrabo in eighth, 1:23.3. 55.8, he's got a 1:24.4. Foghorn on a 1:27.9, and Ethan C on a 1:55. Yeah, tricky track, and these Ford Focuses don't make it easy. Big shout out to the boys over at Creative Motorsports as well. You can see a lot of these cars rocking the Creative Motorsport livery. Don't scratch it, Ethan. To be looking professional here. Luke Doherty then chucked himself on pole at 1:17.4. That is a second and a half quicker than anyone else on track. And that is also with a worn out set of super soft tyres. Fair play, Mr. Doherty. Fair play. So Ghost Rider, quickest he can do is a 1:19.0. Racing mediums, so will Luke start on those same soft tyres, or will he decide to go for a set of mediums and try and run a slightly harder set? We'll see. So Ghost Rider second, Cutler third, Conrad in fourth, Johnny C in fifth, Ofsky sixth, Waldy seventh. We've got Corky in 8th, Scrabo 9th, 55.8 in 10th, Foghorn in 11th, and Ethan in 12th. Here is the Luke. Second and a half quicker than anybody else. Pretty short circuit as well, really. It's a damn good bit of driving there. Qualifying over then. Straight into race one. 15 minutes. How are they going to get on into turn one? That's once they're through there, once they've mangled themselves up through there, it will be a straight line. So we'll just keep an eye on Luke. We can't see the lights. And they're away. Big piles of wheel spin from Ghost Rider and Luke Doherty. Cutler then closing up in as soon as they leave the line. away they go then, down towards this awkward turn 1. Luke's got plenty of room out front. It's going to be a battle for second. Oh, tiny bit of contact in the wall. Who was that? Johnny, I think. Oh my God. Someone's got it wrong in the background. So Luke Doherty holds that front position. Ghost Rider's second. Conrad into third. Cutler fourth. Johnny C going a little bit wide just before they hit turn 1, but kept it on track. Corky in 6th then. Wazowski's 7th. Waldy 8th. Ethan 9th. Scrabo 10th. I think it was Foghorn that fired himself off in turn 1. Yeah. Great big chunk of front end damage on Foghorn's car. I thought it was blue, but obviously a little bit purple. So in 11th. Oh, 55.8. Just getting that turn a little bit wrong as well. Sitting in 12th at the minute. Are we missing a driver? I thought we had 13 racers. Could be mistaken. Luke Doherty then pulled point 0.6, 0.8 of a second already into lap 2 then. Ghost Rider holding second. Cutler looking for that position off Conrad. He's already up the inside. Conrad's not messing about though. Goes slinging himself around the outside, looking for the line through the turn. Drags himself a little bit of paint off. Goes wide and into the wall, and Johnny follows him through. Cutler then sticks himself into third position. Gets himself past a Conrad Racing, who's just fired himself into a wall. Front end damage on for him. Front end damage on as well for Johnny. Corky 6th, Waldy, sorry, is it Waldy? Sorry, Ofsky 7th, Waldy in 8th. Still pretty close. A little bit of a gap then back to Ethan. Sitting in 9th, 1.3 seconds back. He's got Scrabo in 10th, just less than a second back. Still just got to be a little bit careful then for Ethan. Oh. Is that Ethan getting it a bit wrong through there? It was, but not enough for Scrabo to make a move. So 55.8 up into 11th, and Foghorn Leghorn then now at the back of the pack, holding that damage. Luke Doherty, as we hit lap 3, 1.8 second lead. Ghost Rider now pulled time as well. He's also got 1.8 seconds between himself and Cutler. There's another 1.1 back to Conrad Racing in 4th. Sliding it into turn 1. Almost running wide there for Conrad, but he is closing up on Cutler. It was 1.1, it's just crept below a second. But holding damage for Conrad. Just going to affect him on those longer straights. Get back up to over a second then. Luke Doherty still pulling time, 2 seconds now over Ghost Rider. Oh, it's just come back down. I think Luke's just got that turn a bit wrong. He has the gap down now to just about a second, 1.2 between Ghost and Luke. He did go for the medium tyres as well at the end. So putting himself under a bit of pressure then, Luke. He's got now just under a second to Ghost Rider in second. Cutler 1.9 seconds back still in third. Conrad 4th. Johnny C also big gap back to Ofskis in 5th. Nearly 2 seconds back to the 6th place driver. Corky 7th, still in that fight. Waldy looking for a totally different line through there, trying to lighten his car as well. Oh, he's got that turn wrong. That's a big chunk of damage. Ethan in the background just doing the same thing we've seen several drivers do, far too quick into turn 1. Waldy though, great big transmission damage there. He's going to be running slow for the rest of this one unless he goes and gets repaired. 5 minutes in. He's now got Ethan and Scrabo bearing down on him. Foghorn Leghorn back into 11th and 55.8 back down to 12th. Not sure what's happened to 55.8. Luke Doherty has managed to regain that time. 1.9 seconds back over Ghost Rider. So now looks like Ghost Rider's made a mistake as he's now put himself under pressure from Cutler. Just 0.7 of a second back for Cutler. He's in slipstream range. Will close up before they get to turn 1. Backs it off, takes the tighter line through the first bit. You can see different drivers taking different lines through there. So he does close up a little bit, 1.1 seconds between Cutler and Ghost Rider. Oh, a little bit deep there though for Cutler. Top 3 though, pulling time from Conrad Racing, 3.2 seconds back to the 4th place driver. Here he is just coming around the hairpin. Front end damage for him though, tyres looking a bit beaten up as well on those mediums. Johnny C sitting in 5th, also carrying damage. Ofsky's 6th, no damage for him. Corky, no damage on board either for 7th. Bit of damage for Ethan sitting in 8th. Scrabbo in 9th is damage free. Got Foghorn, Leghorn up into 10th. Waldy's got it wrong. Oh, Waldy smashed into the wall, didn't he? He's got all sorts of damage. 55.8 then in 11th. Waldy back out the pits and repaired. Now starting to pile that pressure back on 55.8 in front. Doherty putting an absolute stormer in on race 1 at the minute then. Already got fastest lap of the race. 1:18.061 for him. Cutler and Ghost Rider neck and neck still. A little bit tighter there this time for Cutler. Ghost Rider's going to hug that left hand side for as long as possible. Into this hairpin. Can Cutler get a run down towards the fast left hander? Backs off on the way in. Carries a little bit more speed through there. Gets a tighter line into this right-hander, but nowhere for him to go. Looks to carry the speed on the way out, but Ghost Rider holds on to it for now. Into this final turn then, back out onto this long straight. Cutler putting himself in a great position here to make the move on Ghost Rider now. Just a quarter of a second between them. Is Cutler going to give Ghost Rider a bit of a nudge, try and close the gap on Luke Doherty front? No, he doesn't. He chucks himself down the inside. Ghost Rider's backed out of that one. Allowed Cutler through. Now 55.8 out the pits, but right in the way. Unfortunately, Cutler gets tangled up with him. A little bit of damage. A little bit of contact, no damage, but that's put Conrad Racing back in the frame. Sorry, Ghost Rider back in the frame. Runs himself down the inside at the double apex, but does give Cutler the inside line at the hairpin. Ghost Rider 55.8 then, giving plenty of space to these boys through the hairpin. So Cutler back up into 2nd, Ghost Rider 3rd. Cutler now 4 seconds down from Luke Doherty. 6 minutes remaining. Sean, evening. Just having to back off the throttle through there. And there is Luke Doherty, 4 seconds. Oh, it's just dropped below 4 seconds. 3.7. Are we going to see any of these front runners bother to come in the pits? It's not looking likely with 5.5 minutes to go. So he's still losing time to Cutler behind. His tyres are looking a little bit worn. You know what Cutler's like with tyres. He's very good at preserving a set. There you go. Not able to take great big chunks out of Luke's time yet though. Still at 3.7 seconds. We just hit the 5-minute mark remaining of this race. Ghost Rider sitting in 3rd then. Conrad Racing in 4th, but losing more time. 6.2 seconds back. Ofsky's 5th, another 6.5 back. Corky, did I say Ofsky's 6? Ofsky's 5th, Corky in 6th. 6.8 seconds back. We've got Ethan 7th, he's 3.7 seconds back. Johnny C in 8th, 13.8 seconds back. Foghorn in 9th, 13.7 seconds back. We've got Scrabo another 3.7 back, 7 seconds back in 10th. Waldy, after damage repairs, is 4 seconds back from Scrabo in 11th. And he has got himself 38 seconds over 55.8. 55.8 picking up damage. It's a slow run down to the pits for 55.8. Yeah, it can be a bit of a tricky circuit, this one. Okay. Cutler really putting the pressure on Luke now then. Just under 4 minutes remaining. Time down to 2.7 seconds. Nothing in it between them. Luke Doherty's going to start getting his flap on. And again, his tyre's looking a lot worse for wear than Cutler's, so he's just got to be a little bit careful. Oh, I was just going to say, don't count that out for Cutler. You know, his tyres are looking a teeny bit worn as well, and obviously he's pushing. Just see him running himself off track there, and that gap now back up to 3.5 seconds. Oh, again, a little bit wrong on the exit of that one for Cutler. It's going to slow him down on this long straight. Gap increasing then, 3.7 seconds, under 3 minutes remaining. Cutler second then, a Ghost Rider still third. Conrad fourth, still under no pressure from 5th position at the minute, 5.6 seconds down for Ofskis. Corky again, big gap back to the 6th place driver. Big gap back to, oh, even bigger gap back now to Johnny C. He's under no direct threat from Ethan, but Ethan will be closing up on him now. Did he pick up any damage? No, lucky. But is running slow out of that turn. So Ethan closing the gap down. A little bit too far back, I think, to make anything in this race. Scrabo and Waldy both have got past Foghorn. Foghorn's picked up all sorts of damage again. Yeah, tricky circuit. 55.8. Oh, parked up at the end of the lap. So he's been in and had his damage repaired. Got it all wrong at the final turn, unfortunately, for 55.8. There goes race leader Luke Doherty firing himself past. Still got 4.1 over Cutler. 1 minute 30 left on the race clock. Big gaps developed in this one then, really. Was expecting a little bit of closer racing, to be honest. But Luke, yeah, put his stamp on early on. Just a minute remaining. They are going to see another lap. Tyres starting to scream at Luke now. Just having to back off through these turns. Cutler is bringing that time back down, 3.7 seconds, but again, just running out of corners to do it. Cutler, there's the gap. So 5 seconds. This will become final lap then. Some drivers aren't going to see. Okay, Conrad takes 4th position. We just wait for Ofskis, so he comes around to take 5th. WRS Corky. Got drivers in front of him. but I'm not sure who they are. Running, oh, it's 55.8, running slow. Takes 12th. Corky takes 6th. Johnny is going to come home for 7th. Ethan coming through for 8th position. Scrabo coming around for 9th. I think that's the race leaders coming through in the background. 9th then for Scrabo. It is race leader Luke Doherty coming through already then. Gap down to 2.7 by the time he crosses the line. Comfortable win for Luke in the end. Cutler coming home 2nd place then. Ghost Rider come home 3rd. Just wait for Waldy to cross the line. He takes that final spot, 10th position. Race 1 done and done. Great drive by Luke Doherty. Cutler did everything he could, but unable to close that gap down, unfortunately. So we've got a little bit of a break, and then we jump into reverse grid race 2. Pole position, fastest lap. All the points for Luke Doherty. Oh my God. Pack it in, Conrad. Yes, lobby reset physics, amazing. Drivers end up going around the track sideways, backwards, about 400 miles an hour, back to the pits. Surprise, surprise, Luke Doherty needs a quick pee break. Who'd have thought it? Big shout out to subscriber 569, whoever you are. Again, keeping your secret secret. So it's like proper TV, isn't it? With adverts in the middle. But decent adverts, not crap that you don't want to buy. Not crap that they tell you you need because your life's not good enough yet. You need this product. No. We Are Driven ads. All about the charitableness. Reverse grid, yeah. All hunky-dory, hopefully. I don't know, I think Luke's just got a really, really small bladder. Like, really small, Sean. Every race, mate. Every race. Look, he's in the chat now, look. He's gonna pipe up now, look. He's gonna call you out, Sean. No, he's not. He's gonna call me out. Ready, people, there's going to be a great big paragraph of text turn up now. That's why Luke's ghosting out, he's chatting. Probably to us. No. Okay, he was chatting to Cutler. I was expecting a paragraph to ourselves. Never mind, into race 2 then. Another 15 minutes, reverse grid. Same circuit, same way round. Awkward first turn. Here we go then. 55.8 is going to lead us away. Foghorn Leghorn second. Waldy third. Scrabo fourth. Ethan fifth. Johnny sixth. Corky seventh. Offskis eighth. Who else have we got? Conrad in ninth. Ghost Rider 10th. Cutler in 11th. And Luke in 12th. So can 55.8. He's had a bit of a dodgy start. I'm not sure if that was a false start, but he's managed to get away well. We've already got drivers chopping through the pack already, but 55.8 getting the best start out of everyone so far. We have already got some of the faster drivers coming through the pack then, looking for these positions early on. So Ethan looking up the inside of 55.8 into turn 1. Oh, it's a bit bumpy and a bargy through there. Someone's backwards. There's a red. Who's that? Who is it? There's somebody backwards. Off skis, unfortunately, in 12th. Yeah, got tangled up in the melee coming through turn 1. Just spun round and absolutely no idea who hit him. I'm sure he probably hasn't got any idea either. Don't think it was 55.8. 55.8's ended up with some damage. Where are you? Oh, 55.8's left the room. That's a shame, but in the meantime, Ethan's managed to get himself up front. Johnny C has slotted himself through into second. Cutler's already up into third. Waldy fourth. Luke Doherty has already squeezed through to fifth as well. These drivers chopping their way through the pack early on. Conrad Racing following him through for sixth. Corky seventh. Got Ghost Rider in eighth, pretty close behind, side by side with Foghorn around this final turn. Still side by side. Corky managed to pick himself up a penalty. He's got to drop that. Loses it now on the straight. Ghost Rider and Foghorn still side by side. Both come past him. Ghost Rider still holding that inside line. Will have the advantage into the next turn. Oh, I had a quick look up the inside of Foghorn, but both drivers gone a little bit deep. Ghost Rider's gone deeper than anyone, but he's managed to keep it in a straight line. Does that give Foghorn? No, Foghorn not travelling enough, fast enough to get that position done after his little off-road excursion as well. It's brought Corky back in the mix. It's brought Scrabo back in the mix as well. And off skis with that little bit of front-end damage. Now 6.6 seconds down, sitting in 11th. So Johnny C still up front. Luke Doherty has battled his way all the way through, now into second place. Just got himself past Cutler. So fifth last time we saw him. He's made up 3 positions in that last lap. Now pushing for the front. Cutler then half a second back. He's got Conrad Racing for company as well. Waldy almost far too deep in the final turn. He slammed the brakes on, kept it on the yellow stuff and the black stuff, but lost him a lot of speed. Ethan and Ghost Rider closing up on him. Ghost Rider in the slipstream as well. Corky's left the room now as well. What's going on? Ghost Rider getting a great drive up here, looking for the move on Ethan. Up the inside, he's got the 6. Ethan went for a bit of a switch down the inside. Does take a tighter line through there. Has it worked for him? All over the rear end of Ghost Rider up here. Chucks himself up the inside into the double apex. Doesn't work out. Ghost Rider holds the speed into 6th then. Ethan 7th. Back up front, Johnny just defended from Luke Doherty. Luke Doherty looking for that position out of the hairpin. So on board with Luke then, looking at that first place driver, Johnny C. We've got Cutler under. Oh, Luke's gone a bit wide. That's going to slow him down. Cutler's probably going to get past him. No, not quite. Luke able to hold the line and the speed and still battle it out for top spot. What happened to Johnny C round that second to last turn? I thought he managed to make a bit of a break with Luke running on the grass, but obviously not. He's now put himself under pressure from Cutler. Johnny and Cutler side by side. Cutler now with the slipstream off of Luke Doherty. Back out onto this racing line. Cutler's stayed tight, looking for the move back down the inside of Luke. Tiny bit of contact between them. Cutler holds the line. Through he goes. Tiny bit of contact again on the way through. Johnny slots his way through as well. Where is Conrad? There he is. Luke having to defend from him into this double apex. Still bumping down the inside. Conrad then just gets himself through to third, but Luke is in a good spot for this position back at the hairpin. So all go here at the front. Cutler then up into first. Johnny second. Luke third. Conrad fourth. Ghost Rider getting himself through and fifth position. Not that far back either, only 2.4 seconds. He's defending his bladder. I don't think his bladder needs defending. Can Ghost Rider get himself back in this mix? Gets the gap down to 2.1 seconds. So the little punch up kicking off up front is slowing him down a little bit. On board with Luke then, we've got Conrad. Nobody working together, nobody looking to push each other towards the next driver. Every man for himself through here. Luke Doherty carrying good speed through that first bit of the first turn. Conrad slamming the brakes on into this tighter section. Oh, he's run himself off track though. Luke Doherty's just managed to keep that together. Johnny C's got that first turn wrong as well. Luke Doherty's managed to sweep himself through into second. Now he can put the pressure back on Cutler. 3/4 of a second back. Tight line through there for Luke Doherty as well. Gap down to half a second. Absolutely nothing in it through there. Luke's even had to take a different line through that corner just to not push Cutler off track by the looks of it. Board with the first place driver then, looking back at Luke Doherty, Johnny C and Conrad racing. Just 0.3 of a second in it between Cutler and Luke. Luke then slipstream starting to close up. Cutler goes defensive. Luke Doherty chucks himself on the outside of this circuit. Can he carry the speed past him? Back up the inside for Luke. He now, can he sweep himself into first? He's not managed to keep his nose in front, or has he, into this second turn? Oh, side by side through there. Conrad comes firing himself through and almost off track. Nearly took out Johnny C at the same time. Cutler is just holding this position off of Luke Doherty though, around the hairpin. Doesn't get a great exit though. Luke Doherty uses the extra speed to come through. Can he carry the speed before this left-hander? Doesn't look like it. Cutler's still there with him. Tiny bit of contact. Cutler's nudged Luke wide. Johnny C nowhere to go then. Where is everybody? I can't even see where everyone is. I'm going to have to change camera. This is just too much. So Cutler does just hold out that front place. Luke Doherty second. Johnny C third. Being squeezed out. Conrad in fourth. Ghost Rider then, he is only 3/4 of a second back. Let's get ourselves on board with Ghost and let's have a look at the chaos in front. Top driver's not stopped. Ethan stopping on that pit lane. You shouldn't have done that, my friend. So into this turn one, Cutler still leads. Luke Doherty follows him through. Everybody keeps it on track. Everyone's switching and swapping for positions here as well. Johnny looking up the inside of Luke Doherty, side by side through there. Conrad might be able to squeeze his way through as well. He can't. Luke carries the speed. Oh, great move by Conrad. Just chucks one up the inside of Johnny. Takes that third position off him. Johnny down to fourth. Ghost Rider then just 0.3 of a second back in this fifth place now. top 5 have pulled a great big gap of 15 seconds over 6th place. Gets a good run out here then, Ghost Rider, looking to chase down Johnny C. Oh, all the drivers getting a little bit squirty through there. So dropped a little bit of time, 0.6 of a second back. Johnny C trying to stay tucked in that slipstream of Conrad in front. Ghost Rider trying to do exactly the same. No, he's not. He's staying high. He's not going for the slipstream. Johnny C then thinks about a move down the inside of Conrad. Gets it done. Can Conrad get the move back? He's held the line down the inside, but I think Johnny's just a little bit too far in front. He is. Conrad might be able to sling one back up the inside here. And while this is kicking off, it's doing exactly the same up front. Cutler then and Luke Doherty still battling out for first and second. Conrad Racing and Johnny C battling out for third and fourth. Ghost Rider just waiting for you lot to smash into each other and go sending each other off track. And he'll just drive straight through, thank you very much. So Waldy 16.9 seconds down in 6th. Ofsky's 7th, another 4 seconds down. Foghorn in 8th, 15.9 seconds down. Scrabbo 9th, 9.2 seconds back. Ethan in 10th, he's 44 seconds back. So yeah, I think we saw Ethan park on the pit exit while the top 4 were coming through. 4 minutes remaining. Cutler still leads, but by the skin of his teeth. But they have pulled time over the battle behind. Johnny C and Conrad Racing still at it for that third and fourth. Oh, Luke, if that works. I think it has. Took a tighter line through that first turn. Kept himself in that position. Cutler, great exit out of the hairpin, keeps his nose up the inside of Luke Doherty, so should hold the line into the hairpin. Again, Luke Doherty looking for a way out. Ghost Rider bolted onto the back end of Johnny and Conrad fight behind. Nothing in it between these three. They'll be wanting to close up to the 2 in front though. Oh, Luke's gone wide through there again. His tyres really under the pressure compared to... Oh, Cutler's gone for a set of hards, okay. Yeah, you can see Luke's mediums absolutely screaming out at him. Conrad Racing's aren't much better. Johnny C looking to get a good run out of this final turn, side by side with Conrad. Oh, just a little bit slower, has to slot himself back into 4th. Ghost Rider still tucked there in 5th. Are we going to see him chuck himself up the inside here? Decide which line you're going to take. 3 drivers headed into this tight turn 1. They stay as they are. Johnny, Conrad and Ghost. Johnny's gone a little bit wide. It keeps it in that 4th position. Sorry, 3rd position. So just a second gap between 1st and 2nd now. Luke Doherty falling off of the back of TRG Cutler. Conrad gets himself through to 3rd, Johnny 4th. Ghost still there in 5th. 2 minutes remaining. Johnny looking for that position back. Where is he? All over the rear end of Conrad as they come into this final section. Luke Doherty though, unfortunately, just losing more time to Cutler in front. Johnny C then 0.3 of a second back as they hit this start-finish straight. Ghost Rider for company as well, just 0.3 of a second back himself. Conrad Racing trying to drop the toe for Johnny behind. Johnny closes up. Runs around the outside here, but Conrad's going to hold the line into this turn 1. Ghost Rider tries to stick with him. Oh, Conrad's got it a little bit wrong there. Loses the speed. Ghost Rider comes through as well. He's going to get him up the inside of the hairpin unless Conrad can get a good run out. He does. And he looks for that position back on Johnny as well into the hairpin. And gets it. Ghost as well, side by side with Johnny as they come up here. Johnny just carrying a little bit of extra speed. And all the time, Cutler up front is just stretching out. 3.7 second lead. Luke Doherty has got to be careful. He doesn't put himself under too much pressure from these drivers behind. He's got 2 seconds over Conrad. Again, their tyres looking a little bit painful as well, but nowhere near as much as Luke Doherty's got a little bit of front end damage as well to contend with. It's going to be slowing him down a tiny little bit down this start-finish straight. But still, good results for him and Cutler, first and second for the pair of them in race 1. And looks like first and second for the pair of them in race 2. Conrad then managed to break away. He's got half a second from Johnny. It's now or never for Ghost Rider as well. Again, not a great exit out of the first turn for Conrad Racing. Johnny, he does carry good speed around this double apex turn though, does Conrad. Manages to keep himself side by side with Johnny down to the hairpin. And holds on to that third, but just. Conrad Racing under pressure. He's stuck his car right in the middle of the track, making it as difficult as possible for Johnny. Oh, Johnny thought about slinging one up there. Unfortunately, he's outbraked Conrad and punted Conrad into the grass there. Conrad gets pushed down to 4th, but Johnny has waited for that. So, Cutler onto the final lap then. He will cross the line and take the win. Drivers have already finished, so Cutler wins. Luke Doherty is going to take 2nd. Did keep time. Ghost Rider, there you go, snuck himself through into 3rd position. Conrad 4th, Johnny C in 5th, Oskies 6th, Waldy 7th, Foghorn in 8th, Scrabo 9th, Ethan 10th, and some other people 11th and 12th. So that was round 5 of the Creative Motorsport Ford Focus Cup. There you go, there's those reset physics. We're back to same time, same place next week for it. I myself am back in about 12 minutes for the P1 boys and the Archie's Journey Multi-Class League. We're in the Crossbow, or the Expo, at Sardinia tonight. So that's at 9 o'clock, like I say, in about 11 minutes now. Tomorrow night, 8:30, we're back with the Tanso boys again and the Chewit Racing Mini Cooper Cup. 8:30 tomorrow. 8 o'clock on Tuesday, we've got the finals of the Clash of the Teams. That's been a really good series, well put together. So that's the finals at 8 o'clock on Tuesday. 8:30 on Wednesday is the Mature Racing Club Team Oliver Racing GR3 League. 8:30 Wednesday. 9 o'clock Thursday is the P1 Archie's Journey Mazda Challenge. I forget where we're at with that one, but that's the little Mazda touring cars. Friday night, we're back 9 o'clock again with the next round of the GTTCC. Nothing Saturday, and then, yes, back same time, same place next week for round 6 of the Creative Motorsport Ford Focus Cup. It does say round 4 on that little thing, but it is round 6. I promise. So that's pretty much it from me. Don't forget, if you fancy a bit of merch, give me a shout. dartsmoker@googlemail.com, or hit me up on the Facebook page. Well done, fellas. Too many of my friends in here to mention. Great job, Smoker. Cheers, Sean. Thanks a lot. Yes, if you fancy some t-shirts or a t-shirt and some stickers, give us a shout at dartsmoker@googlemail.com, or hit me up on the Facebook page. Send me a message via the Facebook thing. And yeah, give me a shout. Other than that, I hope you've liked what you watched. If you have, give it a like, comment, subscribe. Tell your mates, tell your mums. My name's Dart Smoker. I'm out of here.